Hello hobbyists and people who like Minecraft. So I'm doing a little video today. I was lurking around the internet and I found this very cool world by a fellow by the name of ElysiumFire, and I was looking at it and I was just amazed at the amount of time and work put into it. And I thought, well, that would be really cool to download and install. And so lots of pictures, lots of video, but you know what? Video and pictures don't do it justice compared to what you can do if you do it yourself. So I thought I would try it, and I thought that might be a good opportunity to do a live stream. So what I'm going to do here is on my server, this is my server here running Linux, and I have a bunch of directories called Minecraft for the various worlds that are my Pixelmon server is in Minecraft 3, so I thought I would create a new world, and we'll call it Minecraft 5. And what we'll do is we'll drop this Novigrad in here. And once we're done that, it's using vanilla Minecraft, that is vanilla Minecraft 1.12.2. So just to be different, I'm not going to do that though. I'm going to use Forge. So I'm going to drop Forge into that directory. And then if I go over here and look now, there's a Minecraft 5. Go to Minecraft 5. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do an unpack of it. So what this does is it sets up the Forge server with everything necessary, and I've specified the install server, so that is all the libraries and everything necessary for the Forge server. This particular world does not require it, but I thought it might be fun to throw some Forge on it so you can throw some extra things on the world that other than a vanilla world. And no GUI, of course, to specify a command line, textual only interface. So that might take a minute or two. In the past, so it's got to download all the stuff. It's got to download the jars, and then it's got to unpack it. And these things done live like this are always interesting, so God only knows what's going to happen. It might just go boom, and it may never happen, but last time I did this, it took about a couple of minutes for the whole thing to happen. So while that's going on, I thought I would bring up my Minecraft itself, so let's get that started. And let's get that downloaded and going too. Alright, so it's done. So now what we're going to do is we're going to run that. So I have some cheats, and what I might do is I might just copy one of those cheats. So I have this little command here. I'm going to copy it over here. And now it'll show up here. And there it is there, and I can show you that. And actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to edit it, and it's just a little start file. So all it does is it says it's starting Pixelmon or Minecraft Forge with Pixelmon. In this case, it's no longer going to be Pixelmon, it's going to be our good friend Novigrad's from Novigrad. All right, so there we are. We're using the same, and I put a little extra memory on here. So I got 3 gig base memory and 10 gig maximum. That's like way overkill, but I have 32 gig of RAM on this machine, so that's not an issue. So in case you're not familiar with Linux too much, Nano is a text editor that allows you to do line by line edit. It's very primitive, but it works very nicely. Control O writes it out to file, and there we go. Control X exits it. So now if I do a cat, which is look, and I look at the file only, there we go. It's been upgraded. So what I can do now is I can do /MC to execute that file. It will run the Java and set it up. And what we're going to do is after it's running, we're going to point it to this world here. So it'll create a default world, and it'll create the server properties, etc., etc. And we're going to kill it and switch to the Novigrad world once all the setup. And it's probably going to crash because it needs to do the EULA file. So if we go into here, there's the EULA.txt. So if we do a nano of the EULA.txt, we now have to set this to true and write it out. And if we run it again, my bad, run it again, it should generate the world and it should look okay. Let's see how this goes. All right, there we go. It's preparing the region. It's generating it. Alrighty, we're looking good. So I hear my Minecraft humming music in the background there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go multiplayer. And we are going to add a server. We're going to call this Novigrad. There we go. Where the address is going to be alrighty, let's see if that works. There we go. So this is the world that the default map generated, and there I am. I'm joining in, and we got stuff happening already. We got some sheep going on here. Isn't that cool? Well, that's kind of slick. Alright, and as you can see, I've got some shaders on here. Looks pretty, and they're pretty annoying. Alright, so that's done. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the server properties here. So I can use Notepad++. Notepad++ will allow you to edit it in the Windows GUI, and you can also edit it in on the command line on the server. So I'll actually probably do that. So I'm going to stop the server, shut it down. All right. And if we look, we now have a worlds directory right here. We're not going to need that because we have the Novigrad right here. All right, so I'm going to nano the server properties. And I'm going to change that world to, where's world? World. I'm blind, getting old. Level name equals world, right there. I was right on top of it. That's why I couldn't see it. I was right on top of it. We're going to change this to Novigrad. And again, we must thank our good friend for such a wonderful map. And I'll just bring up the website again so you can see it. So you can get it from Planet Minecraft, again, ElysiumFire. So you can get it on Planet Minecraft, or you can get it on PCMinecraft-mods.com. So either one seems to carry a link to download the world. This is live installation. I downloaded it earlier. I didn't test this, so if it goes kaboom, well, you know, we know. So let's close this off here and write it out. And let's try that again. Let's see what comes up. All right, so we got something. Now, is there somewhere in here where it says world? Preparing level Novigrad. There we go. All right, so it found it. That's good. Let's find out if it worked. Let's go back. Let's go in here. And you can see it registering all in the background. And based on the fact that we were in a forest with some water and sheep bang and making all kinds of crazy noises, and now we're into this. So here we are. We actually made it work. So this is a very slick, oops, I guess that wasn't very cool. Let's see if I can, game mode 1. I don't have permissions. Well, fortunately this is a server that I can op on, so I can op myself. There we go. Let's go back over here and let's do a game mode 1. There we go. And the beautiful music is going. Oh, what a shame. Look at that. That's kind of slick. Got a little waterfalls there next to the house. I didn't actually notice it. Was there a slope on here? No, there's not a slope. Okay. You know what? Let's just make this full screen. That might be a little more interesting. And unfortunately, the client that I'm running right now, the mods I'm running are for Pixelmon, and I have a map on, and you can see I have my Pokemon arm sticking out, and all the other stuff is turned off. So I have to decide what kind of mods I want to put on here. Maybe this might be a cool mod, cool world to have Pixelmon on, with all these big buildings and everything. Jesus, the amount of blocks that are here, just phenomenal. Can you imagine the amount of work required for this? This is just stunning, absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Look at the size of this monster. Look at the place. Look at that. That is just wild. Little pools. And we go down to the town on the waterfront. Saw in the video there's some ancient sailing ships on the water. Let's just pan over this way and look at the town. Let's go out a little bit. Look at the amount of work that went in here. Just stunning. Now I think what would be a little more interesting is viewing the town at street level, don't you think? Given the amount of work and detail that went into this. The only problem is I think you could get so lost so fast in here. Yeah, already have no idea where I am. There's a castle over there, I think. around here. I think we're going to have to cheat and take a hike up in the air and see where we are. And we're going away from the water, I think. I want to head towards the water. So here's a cheat. I can see the ship over there. So let's drop here. Yes, absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Hats off to you, ElysiumFire. This is absolutely stunning. Very, very impressive. I didn't notice on any of their videos how much actual time it took to build this. There is a video showing the build of it. I recommend highly that you visit it. And when this is finished, I'll see if I can put a link to that YouTube video of his. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that work. Look at that. Just phenomenal. He started out near bedrock too. Fascinating. Another ship. More of the town over here. Oh yes, I saw this. There's a little land bridge out to this like little castle in the water. Actually, this might be a really fun survival world. Put a bunch of bow and arrows, disable the creepers, but allow for mobs and spawners. I guess that could be a spawner. And a bunch of people come in and try and kill each other on that. Anyways, if you enjoyed this, throw a few likes if you like. If you don't, well, don't. If you have any comments or if you'd like me to revisit this world with you, and there's something in particular you'd like to see, let me know. I'll be happy to do another video. I'm going to explore myself, this little world offline. So yeah, absolutely. If there's anything you want to see, who knows, maybe I'll do another video. Maybe we can get a couple of people to play this world off my server in deathmatch or something like that. Lots of places to hide in here. Some good mods. Nobody can find each other. Yeah, this is just phenomenal. There's even more over there. Look at that. The village just continues and continues. Alright, well that's it. GamerDadster here. Signing out. And this is my first stream, so I don't know how this will work out or how well it's streamed. So there we go. Alrighty, that's it for me. Have a good one, guys.